You could try to turn off the sun, I'm still gonna shine away, yeah, and tell everyone we're having some fun today. We can go wherever you wanna and do whatever you like. Let's just have a real good time. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah.
Alright guys, so we're finally here in Grozny, which is the capital of Chechnya. And yes, those of you that follow the UFC, that follow martial arts, yes, this is Hamza Chimaev's Chechnya, but we're in the capital of Grozny. We're gonna go ahead and see if we go to his hometown, which is about 5 hours from here through train. And I'm gonna go ahead and go towards the city to see if we can buy a ticket and head over there. But so far, everything that he's mentioned about Chechnya, I already seen, right? You know, Hamza always talking about how, you know, here in the streets, people are always fighting. People are just, you know, just kind of, you know, do it for fun as well. And just, it's just part of life. Culture, you know, fighting is a part of life. I don't know if you guys noticed, there was a couple of fighters on the airplane in yesterday's video. And I mean, just cauliflower is kind of a thing here. Everybody has, you know, their ears full of blood, well, clotted blood. But so far I'm pretty excited. You know, this has been awesome. One thing I was fascinated about Hamza's life is the fact that he was born within war. And Chechnya has been in war probably for a very long time. And those of you that don't already know, Chechnya, or the Chechen Republic, is a republic of Russia. And it sits in the North Caucasus of Eastern Europe and close to the Caspian Sea. And the republic does form part of the North Caucasian Federal District. And on its borders, you have the country of Georgia. And you also have different republics like Khabib's Dagestan, right? So Dagestan is about 2 hours away from here. And there's a couple of republics that share the border of Chechnya as well. You have Dagestan, which you guys already know. And there's a couple other republics that share the border as well. But I'm going to go ahead and read that straight from the website because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And the other republics are Ingushetia, North Ossetia Alania, and Stavropol Krai. And those are all to the east, northwest, and south of Chechnya. But after the separation of the USSR, the Soviet Union, in 1991, Chechnya found its opportunity to go ahead and make itself into a republic. But after it found its opportunity to separate itself from Russia, it became two republics, the Republic of Ingushetia and the Republic of Chechnya. But of course, Russia wasn't going to go ahead and let them become a republic that easy. So there was the first Chechen War, which was between 1994 and 1996. And in that first Chechen War, in 1994, that's when your good old Hazmat Chimaev was born. So yes, it's definitely true and it's definitely accurate that Hazmat was born within war. But after that first Chechen War, which was basically Chechnya trying to become a republic, trying to separate itself completely from the USSR, that's when they gained de facto or independence of Russia. But back then they were known as the Chechen Republic of Ishkeria, meaning that they were still part of Russia, but still proclaimed as independent. But after the Second Chechen War, which was between 1999 and 2009, the Russian federal control took over again. But they were still able to remain a republic. So basically they found a peace treaty to be able to, you know, live in harmony, but not in complete harmony. But after the Second Chechen War, they went ahead and left the Chechen politics to be dominated by Hakhmat Kadyrov, which is right now, present day, the president of Chechnya, and he's also the leader of the Chechen military. But of course, if you guys want more information, remember this isn't a political channel, but if you guys want more information about Chechnya and the politics behind that, about Hakhmat Kadyrov and all that, just go ahead and Google it. You guys will be able to find tons of information. So although Chechen has been through two Chechen wars, which you already know, that leaves the land just devastated and destroyed, today we're going to be able to see how they've been able to come back from that, you know, how they were able to come together and build new buildings and, you know, just create, you know, a tourist Grozny, right? A city where a lot of people could come and just tour, you know, you could come and visit So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and go towards the city center of Grozny, basically downtown Grozny, and just see what it's all about. So I'm definitely excited. And from here, you can actually see the buildings in the background. That's the heart of Grozny, and that's where we're gonna be walking to. But I want you guys to stay aware of just everything, of the landscape, the people, you know, kind of the culture. And of course, I know a lot of you that are following the channel, now that I'm using martial arts to get to humanity, I know you guys are going to be wanting to see a lot of fun stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to forget that we're going to keep trying to go into different gyms, keep trying to film the different martial arts here in Chechnya. These lands of the Republic of Chechnya, the Republic of Dagestan, and everything around it, Russia, I mean, especially Chechnya and these areas are just known for being just warriors. But alright, enough of the history lesson. Let's go ahead and just walk towards the center of Grozny and let's see what it's all about.
Oh Allah the Almighty, Allahu Allah, protect me and guide me, Allahu Allah, oh, to your love and mercy, Allahu Allah, Ya Allah, don't deprive me, Allahu Allah, from beholding your beauty, Allahu Allah, oh my Lord, accept this plea, Allahu Allah. Affeder günahı Allahu Allah, alemin padişahı Allahu Allah, yüreklerin penahı Allahu Allah. İşit Allah derdimi, bu ahlarımı, rahmeyle bağışla günahlarımı, hayreyle hem akşam hem sabahlarımı. Hasbi Rabbi Canlallah, Allahu Allah, ma fi kalbi gayrullah, Allahu Allah. वो तन्हा कौन है अल्लाहु अल्लाह, बादशाह वो कौन है अल्लाहु अल्लाह, मेहरबा वो कौन है अल्लाहु अल्लाह, क्या ऊंची शान है अल्लाहु अल्लाह, उसकी सब निशान है अल्लाहु अल्लाह, सब दिलों की जान है अल्लाहु अल्लाह। يا رب العالمين الله الله، صل على طه الأمين الله الله، في كل وقت وحين الله الله، املأ قلبي باليقين الله الله، ثبتني على هذا الدين الله الله، واغفر لي والمسلمين الله الله.
Alright guys, welcome to the heart of Chechnya. This is literally the largest or one of the largest mosques in Europe. It's called the Akmal Kadyrov Mosque because it was Akmal Kadyrov, the president of Chechnya, that commissioned the construction of this mosque, which ended up being now the heart of Chechnya. It's about 62 meters tall, and it's based off of the Sultan Ahmed Mosque in Istanbul. Hopefully I said that right. But we're now in the center, in the heart of Chechnya, which I'm excited to go ahead and explore. So let's just go ahead and see, let's see this mosque, let's see everything that's around here. Apparently, there's so many things to check out here. So let's go. All right, right now all the fountains are off. Usually there's a spectacular view, but of course, just like any other fountain, they gotta go ahead and turn it off so they could do some cleanups from all the leaves that fall from the trees and just any other debris.
كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه بالتحدي لا سواه حرر النفس ولا تحيا هباء يا ربيعا أنت والعطر الرداء حرر النفس ولا تحيا هباء يا ربيعا أنت والعطر الرداء خذ قرارا وانطلق لا تنتظر ليس كل الناس أهل للعلاء خذ قرارا وانطلق لا تنتظر ليس كل الناس أهل للعلاء ليس كل الناس أهل للعلاء كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه بالتحدي لا سواه ذلك الدهر الذي ترضى به هل يراك الكون من صناعه ذلك الدهر الذي ترضى به هل يراك الكون من صناعه ودع الأحلام يا فارسنا كن بهذا العصر من أعلامه ودع الأحلام يا فارسنا كن بهذا العصر من أعلامه كن بهذا العصر من أعلامه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه بالتحدي لا سواه إنما المشتاق للمجد التليد لن تراه مستكينا كالعبيد إنما المشتاق للمجد التليد.
And as you guys saw, yes, because it is a mosque that pertains to the Muslim religion, you have to take your shoes off. But you also have to leave your belongings outside. And what I love about it is the fact that you can leave your belongings outside without worrying that somebody's going to take. I know to some of you, especially those from Chechnya, that sounds like, that's kind of weird that I'm even mentioning that. But, in many places around the world, you have to worry about leaving your belongings anywhere because somebody could take it. But what I love about it, it was one of the first things that I learned once I got to Chechnya. The guy that took me from the airport all the way to the hotel, and he basically mentioned, we leave our keys inside the car, we leave our doors open, we leave the cars open, we leave our belongings outside, and we never have to worry about somebody taking it. And I think that's something so beautiful, something that you just don't expect in many places around the world. I didn't know what to think about Chechnya. I came here with an open mind and wanted to just just stay open and kind of just embrace it for what it is and not expect anything. But still, even then, when there's just so much, going on in these areas, especially being the border between Russia and the Middle East, you could still feel safe, extremely safe. I mean, I feel safe, and I think that's something beautiful. I think that's something to note. Maybe because we are in the heart of Chechnya that you feel this way. I mean, so far it's been an incredible experience. I don't have anything bad to say. All right, but let's keep going. There's a couple of skyscrapers around here. I think it's beautiful, and a nice shot of the mosque as well. Something else I wanted to mention, just because it came to my mind. I have noticed that, you know, in the past, so many countries, you know, before the war were just so beautiful. You know, you have Israel, you know, Iraq and Pakistan, Afghanistan, you know, all these countries, you know, of course, there's people that have been living there for I don't know how long, and of course they were going to build something beautiful. You know, nobody's, you know, trying to put an effort into making something that's not gorgeous and beautiful. So these places were gorgeous before, you know, wars. You know, I'm so proud of the Chechens that were able to recover from these Chechen wars, and we're able to build, you know, these beautiful skyscrapers, this beautiful mosque, and so many more beautiful things that we're gonna go ahead and get to know here in the heart of Chechnya, in Grozny. And it's something to keep in mind, guys. Keep in mind, you know, we are American. You know, I am, you know, Colombian American. You know, and in the United States, you know, we have been, you know, through civil wars a couple of times, but, you know, in this side of the hemisphere, they know war for thousands and thousands of years. You know, they kind of got used to and accustomed to, you know, building something beautiful, and then, you know, knowing that a war can happen. Because they know of this, you know, their attitude and the way they respect and the way they are with people is completely different. You know, they have a form of respect to the T, because they know, you know, you could get into fights, you could get into wars, you could get into a position where many people would die, and that's why this form of respect is there. And honestly, we do know civil war, we do know war outside of our country, but we don't know what it is, you know, to have built such a beautiful country, such a powerful and beautiful country as well. We don't know what it is to have world wars in our own land, in our own country, where everything that we worked for just is destroyed. So that's something to keep in mind. Through generational traumas, you pass down that certain humility and that certain respect, and that's why, you know, in these sides of the world, there is that sense of a peace between people, that sense of respect, that sense of humility, especially. So yeah, guys, keep that in mind. You know, it's something that, you know, we can't take for granted. The fact that, you know, we are the symbol of freedom for a lot of the world. You know, we still are. You know, we still have so many more beautiful things that we don't realize it, but yet, you know, in the U.S. we're still fighting for stupid things, and I know that's more or less driven through media, but come on, you know, let's be proud, let's be happy at the fact that, you know, we haven't had to go through world wars in our land, you know, and we don't have to have, you know, a battle, a war every, you know, I mean, look at the Chechens. They went through 2 Chechen wars since 1991, and it ended around 2009, 2010. How many places in the U.S. can say that they just recovered from a war, you know? So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and keep exploring the city.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيم الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح فبالله كم تستطب تشب القروح ويبرأ جروح الكثير الجريح وينشط ذاك السقيم العليل وقد كان بالسقم دهرا طريق تقال العثار العظام به ويغدو الهوى ككبش ذبيح بذكر الإله تطيب الحياة تسر أسارير وجه صبيح تسر أسارير وجه صبيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى.
As you can see, we're in the flower park or the flower garden of Grozny, and it's full of hearts, full of love, and yeah, I'm just here single as a Pringle. It's alright, guys, it's alright. One day I'll have my time, but for now it's just me, myself, and I find love with myself and Grozny in the world and just enjoy it. And these bears, check out these bears. I love it. Beautiful area to be with your family, be with your spouse or partner, and just enjoy all the freedoms of the most beautiful things in life, right? So, alright, let's keep going. And look who I found in this garden. The infamous bear that Khabib has fought. And that one is dedicated to the bear that Khabib has fought. That's me making things up. So that was pretty funny. Let's say hi to him. Hey, baby boy. What's up, man? What's up, little man? You enjoying your nap? Yeah? Pretty relaxing around here, huh? Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. So right now we're trying to find the memorial of the fallen, of all the soldiers that have died in war, to have what is now the Republic of Chechnya. I mean, so far from what you guys have seen, you guys got to be very proud of these guys. I mean, the last Chechen War was 2009, and look how beautiful this place is. Now, I'm not sure what these monuments are called, but I could say that it's definitely dedicated to those hard workers and the Chechens that helped put Grozny back together after the Chechen Wars. You have to give it to those that that helped reconstruct Grozny, the heart of Chechnya, and these monuments represent that. And I know there was this big scandal in the U.S., about tearing down a lot of monuments, but you got to understand, however you want to look at it, those people were the ones that helped reconstruct those lands for the people that are proud of it, and some of these just got to respect. Even if you aren't on their side, you have to respect it, which comes to now what we have here, the monument of the fallen warriors. And before I start filming all the names of this beautiful monument, basically a memorial to those that have died fighting against terrorism, fighting to keep the peace, just fighting for their families, for their friends, for their land, for their beliefs. Keep in mind that every single country is gonna have something like this. Is gonna have a memorial of those that they love, that they appreciate, that they honor, that they respect for what they've done for them, to give them their piece of freedom as well in this world. So keep in mind, there's no such thing as free, right? Freedom does come with a price, and you guys got to keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and film this. Another thing you have to keep in mind with this memorial is that, the last Chechen War was, 2009? Way too recent. So a lot of these people that live here in Chechnya, they lost their cousins, they lost their husbands, their sons, their grandfathers, people just really close because because they were, they fought to keep the peace. They fought to go ahead and try to protect the Republic of Chechnya. And so this is just fairly recent, in the U.S. we still have a lot of fallen soldiers as well, and we know a couple of them. So something to keep in mind, and something to respect and love, and something we gotta take with us and understand that it's difficult. It's very difficult. As we walk around Chechnya, as we walk around Dagestan, as we walk around, places of Russia and just anywhere in the world, we're gonna understand that, the people that we meet, that come across this camera, have lost someone. And even if it wasn't to the war, we have to understand that that's life. And guys, this is the peace that those men fought for. See, that people like this could walk around and have their peace, live a beautiful life, get to know each other in peace. This beautiful mosque, and these beautiful areas, this is what you get.
Allah hi Allah kiya karo, dukh na kisi ko diya karo, jo duniya ka malik hai, naam usi ka liya karo. Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah kiya karo, dukh na kisi ko diya karo, jo duniya ka malik hai, naam usi ka liya karo. Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah. Just like a sunrise can't be denied, no. Just like the river will find the sea. Oh Allah, you're here, you're always near, and I know without a doubt that you always hear my prayer. Sach ki raah pe chala karo, dukh na kisi ko diya karo, jo duniya ka malik hai, naam usi ka liya karo. Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah kiya karo, dukh na kisi ko diya karo, jo duniya ka malik hai, naam usi ka liya karo. Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah. So many bright stars like diamonds in the sky. Oh, it makes me wonder, anyone can be blind to all the signs so clear. Just open your eyes, and I know without a doubt you will surely see the light.
तेरी दुनिया तेरी ज़मीन ये कहकर शान है तू है करीम मेरे मौला सुन ले दुआ हम बेबस हैं तेरे बिना रोशन कर जमा
ऐसा जुल्म न किया करो, दुख न किसी को दिया करो, जो दुनिया का मालिक है, नाम उसी का लिया करो। अल्लाह ही अल्लाह, अल्लाह ही अल्लाह, अल्लाह ही अल्लाह किया करो, दुख न किसी को दिया करो, जो दुनिया का मालिक है, नाम उसी का लिया करो। अल्लाह ही अल्लाह, अल्लाह ही अल्लाह।
Alright guys, so as I was walking around to change some dollars, I was able to make some friends. Y para todos los colombianos, quería representar a Colombia. Aquí tengo un amigo para mostrarle un poco de Colombia, poniéndose el poncho colombiano para mostrar nuestro amor y respeto para nuestro país. Y aquí tenemos todos los amigos acá.
Todos Colombians, приезжают. Campus, приезжают.
I don't know what they're saying. Espera un momentico. A ver, okay, let's see.
Buena, Julio.
Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and translate it.
Пусть многие к нам приезжают в гости в Grozny, гостеприимный город.
Que muchos vengan a visitarnos a la hospitalaria ciudad de Grozny.
He's saying is that for a lot of Colombians and a lot of Westerners to come visit Grozny, come visit Chechnya, that they would love to have us. And as they did tell me that coming over here to Chechen, to Grozny, we were going to have a very warm welcoming. And I'm very happy to be able to get this warm welcoming and this love from a Chechen that just helped me out. So, da.
Yo conozco esa cara y conozco su alma, que no hay gente más buena que yo haya visto en otro lugar. En mi pueblo es mi herencia, que me dio mi bandera, que se alegra la vida cuando un domingo sale a pasear.
Oh, these guys are amazing. I love it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get pictures on my phone for him as well.
Gracias mi tierra querida, te doy las gracias, caramba mi chino, toda la patria, caramba mi chino, toda la patria. Ahí va mi chino parado en su bicicleta, caramba mi chino.
Половина Колумбии сюда приезжайте. Мы гостеприимный народ. Всех мы можем принять.
Spasibo. For those BMW fans, I found an 836 in Grozny. It's a kid too.
Rodando, Samacalci Paforero, Ramón Hoyos y Cochise, Patrocinio y Oliverio y el Pajarito volando, con Dorito con Libardo, Lucho Herrera, Fabio Parra, Soler Niño y Rigoberto, Cepa y Santiago Botero, y hasta Puma Rodo el Chavito, María Luisa y la Gran Mariana, Sergio Luis Pantano y Gaviria, y Dayer y Nairo Quintana. Se lo digo yo, que me lleva el llanto, que esa es la emoción de ser colombiano. Gracias mi tierra querida, te doy las gracias, caramba mi chino y toda la patria, caramba mi chino y toda la patria. Oigan cuidado que viene, nadie se meta, caramba mi chino cruzó la meta, caramba mi chino cruzó la meta.
Alright, so far I've been having an amazing time here in Grozny. As you can see, I was walking around, I was trying to find somewhere I could change dollars to rubles, and we made good friends in the street. They love Colombia, they love the United States, they love everything that we represent as well. They were the ones that actually helped me out change dollars to rubles, which I thought was very interesting, in the fact that I was able to change dollars to rubles in the street. Little different. I did go to a bank first where I also made friends, and I asked them kind of, where I could change dollars to rubles. They had told me that they had suspended it for now, but I also asked them if there was a place where I could fight, where I could go into a gym, film sambo wrestling, combat sambo, and any other wrestling, any other mixed martial art. They kind of went ahead and just laughed. They said, "Oh man, you're crazy! I can't believe you're here in Chechnya." And we had a good time. We laughed, and he went ahead and told me, go down 3 blocks, and there's gonna be these guys that are gonna be able to exchange dollars to rubles for you in the street. So I was a little iffy about it because I never heard about changing dollars to rubles in the street. That's why I had went to the bank. But I went ahead and I trusted them, went down 3 blocks, and that's where we made our friends that you guys saw that wore the poncho. They love Colombians, they love the United States, they love everything that has to do with the Western world. They were asking me about, how life is like over there, why everybody's so beautiful as well. I told them that, I was trying to tell them that, people are beautiful in this side of the world too, I find everybody, to be so hospitable, so kind, so great. And as you can see, we were in the street. They were so happy to wear the poncho. I was able to film them. They invited me back. They told me, come by, where we could celebrate together, and everything's good, everything will be great. And I wouldn't mind going, but tomorrow we will be going to what's it called? We're gonna be going to where Hacemos actually grew up. It's actually about 5 hours from here. We take the train. So now talking about that, I gotta make sure I'm able to buy that train ticket. So after this, we'll probably go to the train station and see if we can buy that train ticket over there. But for now, let me show you guys what I'm about to eat. It's junk food. It's definitely junk food, but I've been starving. I haven't eaten anything from yesterday. I found the first place that was available here in the center, and so I don't know what the names of any of this is. I mean, other than ice cream and soda, but I forget the name. It does say on it. I just don't know how to pronounce it. All right. So of course, Sprite, ice cream, and this. Let's see. Keen. I think is Keen Kip. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I pronounced it bad, but I'm gonna be go ahead and trying this. Eating my first meal in about a day and a half, so go ahead and eat. Let's grub and let's see what else we get into. I'm thirsty. Oh, the Sprite is actually really good. In places in South America, because of their laws against some things that are in the sodas, they'll take away some of the flavor. But that tastes just like Sprite. I wouldn't doubt it came straight from the Coca-Cola industries, because I know Coca-Cola owns Sprite as well. But here, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and this is just a regular. I think this is a regular gyro. Let's see if I get it out. I think it's just a regular gyro. Yep. And I think that's what they call gyros here. A keen captain. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Tell you guys real quick. I'll taste. Yeah, really good. Tastes amazing, full of flavor. Wow. Some food almost fell out of my mouth. I apologize. And Sprite is amazing. The King Cup is amazing as well. And I guess this is just like a berry sundae. Of course, it's not authentic. Well, I don't know about the gyro, but I know I'm not eating like authentic, Chechen food. But like I said, I was starving, guys. So let's go ahead and just try this. This is so delicious. Look at that! Wow, looks so good. No, yeah. Oh man, that's amazing, guys. I'm definitely happy. I'm definitely happy in Grozny. I'm definitely happy in the heart of Chechnya. What they've done with the city, what they've done with this, the heart of Chechnya. I mean, I can see why, they're so proud, to say they're Chechen. I mean, they're amazing people. They're hospitable. They're sweet. They're kind. They're humble. Very respectful. Yeah, of course you're gonna find your men that are very tough, but come on, this is a land of that. They've experienced so many different wars, and they're still fighting right now at the moment as well. So we're not gonna get into that, but go ahead and Google what Chechnya is going through right now with Russia and Ukraine, etc. So it's crazy to think that just about, I don't know how many kilometers away. I mean, Ukraine is not too far from here, guys. It's crazy to think that these wars are happening not too far from here, not too far from Chechnya, and people here are just living, amazingly. People here are living beautifully. They're with their family. They're with their parents. They're with their partners, their spouses. They're eating calmly. That goes to show you that, whatever they're doing to protect the country is working. And the beauty of the city is just coming up, and it's looking marvelous. It's looking beautiful. I mean, I'm loving it so far. I'm having an amazing time. I have not felt any fear. It's crazy to think that there are so many advisories telling me to not come here, to not come to Russia, to not come to Chechnya, and I'm happy that the people have welcomed us so amazingly. They've been so hospitable. They protected me. They've invited me to places. I mean, it's so far it's an amazing. I'm having an amazing time, guys. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating this, which is amazing. I'm gonna see what else we get into. Ciao. So I did see somewhere online that Grozny at night is even more beautiful, and I can confirm from here that it looks freaking amazing. I mean, just look at this. This being the heart of Chechnya, did a wonderful job. I love it. I love it. It's like a small Dubai. It reminds me a lot of the pictures I've seen in Dubai. I haven't been to Dubai yet, because if I was in Dubai, I would definitely go ahead and film that and show you guys what Dubai is like. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of the pictures I've seen of Dubai. It's beautiful, isn't it? Alright guys, that's it for the night. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the day as much as I did. I mean, it's been spectacular. People have been super hospitable, super sweet. I've been able to do everything that I wanted to do, film what I wanted to show you guys, and I felt completely safe. And everybody's been very humble, and it's been great so far. And as for tomorrow, we're gonna go ahead and go to a small village and hometown of Chechnya called Jardín. And this, I think, translates to guards, which makes sense because this is closest to one of the borders of Chechnya. And I'm guessing they called it guards because of the long extent history of the wars, and I'm sure it has something to do with the last two Chechen wars that happened here in Chechnya. But we're gonna go ahead and wake up early, go ahead and get the train ticket and head on over there. It's about a 5-hour ride, but I'll go ahead and leave you guys with this spectacular view. Hopefully you guys enjoy the day as much as I did, and I love you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll talk later. Bye.
Beloved, truly you are most just and kind. You're our prophet, our beloved. Truly you are most just and kind. اللهم صل على المصطفى. اللهم صل على المصطفى. مصطفى